Hello. Greetings to anyone who actually happens to be here. My dog is busy chowing down. Thanks for popping by my live stream. If you're just arriving, if you're catching a replay, there's going to be that as well. I just thought I would check in and say hi, see who's doing stuff on a Thursday night or not doing stuff on a Thursday night, because that happens too. Hey there, Midwest Mama's Adventures. How are you tonight? Ed was in Texas, drove to Louisiana to do some work, drove back to Texas to take a nap, and will be back at work tonight. So if he should happen to show up in here, I would expect him to show up in the chat more than anything else. Ooh, I hate it when that happens. On the upside, it'll feel better now since it's not there. I saw you got your camper and your piece of land set up. Have you stayed the night in it in your little location there? Nice. Very nice. Our camper is most likely going to be getting winterized this weekend. Hi, Sweet Acres. Yeah, we need to get the water system winterized because it is that time of year. We had we had a little space heater in there for that little cold snap we had a couple of weeks ago, and it turned out that it really didn't get cold enough to even warrant that. So kind of one of those things, you know. But it's going to be nice this weekend. Hey, Sharon and Jackson. There's my pecan pie friend. There's Xena, the crazy girl. Do you want to come up here and say hi? Oh my goodness. Yep, you do. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. There. She insists on being the star of the show. She is cute, but she has a big head. So, yeah. My evening is good, Sharon. My evening is good. It was just kind of quiet, so I figured, all right, I'm going to go shake up the internet and go say hi. She's cute. She's a holy terror, but she is cute. Say hi to everyone, Xena. Say hi. Say hi to the peoples out there. Say hi to the peoples. Okay, we need to go running around. If you could see how she was sitting on my legs, you'd just laugh. She kind of straddles. It's not quite right. And she has a round butt, so she doesn't sit right. Uh-oh, Nightbot's being flirty again. There. Enough of that. Go eat some food. Go eat some food. Give me your ball. Give me your ball. Hey, Stats. No Ed tonight. Ed's out and about. But the dog's here, or was on my lap seconds ago. And then I got tired of her shenanigans. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Yep. Nightbot's being really sassy tonight. Leave it to the naughty Nightbot to be the sassy chatter. And just as I say that, Savage Dave crawls in. So anyway, bottom line is I was just kind of filling in the early arrivals that we still need to winterize our camper. And that is supposedly going to happen this weekend. If for some reason we run out of time, I will watch a video of how it was done in the past so that I could do it on my own if I have to. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the most fun I will ever have, but I'm sure I could handle it if I had to. Now, taking it down and putting it away, little different story there. I'm not going to do that. I'll let him do that. Even if we have to push snow off the dang thing, I'm not going to back it into the garage. I will get the garage a little bit more prepared for it. And that's another thing that has to happen around here. Since we have a garage that it will go into, thank goodness for that. That garage in the summertime is Doggy's playroom for the most part. But we also need to do some repairs to that garage because we've had some various leaks and this and that and the other. And it's just been, when you don't have cash, you don't fix things. You take care of the things you absolutely have to take care of. And then when you have a little bit of extra cash, you fix the things that are more necessary, and then you work your way down okay, that's just pure vanity right there. So we're going to get all these things handled so we don't have to screw around in the winter, and then get the camper into the garage. So I suspect that the camper will be outside of the garage for more than a little bit. But once we get it winterized, that's going to be one big thing that we don't have to worry about. Hasn't been a hard freeze yet. Worst case scenario, if I absolutely had to, I could go turn on the propane, turn on the furnace, and keep it warm enough in there to keep the lines from freezing. So I'm not super freaked out about it. And that furnace literally cranks. We gave it a try, and it's quiet, and it works exceptionally well. It's very warm. Very nice little furnace in that thing. Did not especially have any particular topic or agenda or anything other than I was mildly bored. Savage Dave and I'm sure Sweet Acres Stats may know as well. One of our buddies, Gator, does a Sunday game of Hangman. It's entertaining, it's confusing, it's complicated, it's hilarious. And what he does on Wednesday nights is he draws a topic, and it just so happened that I suggested this topic and was drawn, so I know what the topic is going to be for Sunday. So if you're interested in learning stuff and having laughs, that's the place to be on Sunday, is at the game of Hangman. but I'm not telling you what the topic is. If you don't know, you don't know. Oh, good. My dog mellowed out. Oh, yeah. Gators is fun. Gators is definitely a good time. Oh, my goodness. My dog finally settled down. Now I'm like falling asleep over here. It's a shame because it's only 8 o'clock. And poor Ed's on the flip-flop schedule because he's been working night shifts to do his job when a store is not open. So, understandably, his hours are all flip-flopped. Mine are all confused. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Dave. Where's my pie? So when we were over in Carl's today, I was telling Ivy that the one and only pie that I have ever completely annihilated was a pecan pie. And that was because I had never tried to bake one in that oven, wasn't familiar enough with that oven. And essentially, I turned that filling into basically hard crack candy by the time I took it out of the oven. So, just the right amount of time, and I probably could have caught that sucker on fire. It wasn't pretty. But I have yet never since spent the kind of cash to make another pecan pie again. I will buy them. I will absolutely buy them. Pie. What should I have for dinner? No, I don't know what. I actually ate earlier. I may have a snack later. So I'm not even going to go into what am I having for dinner. I have to wear this dog out. I might be able to do that. Can I have this, please? Can I have this, please? Can I say hi? I'm going to say hi to nobody. I'm going to say hi. Woof. Hey. There we go. Man, look at that. Don't turn it off. You turned it on. Silly ass dog. There. I don't want that. Oh my goodness. Right? Hey, Sarge. What you doing? Mr. A-Frame is out of the house. Not like out of the house, but he's not at the house. How's that sound? That sounds better. The dog's keeping me company, though. Yeah, we have a wild dog over here that needs unwinding. Get your ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Oh yeah. Okay, so Sarge, not sure if we've talked to you lately, but Ed got a new job. He spends a bunch of time traveling, and as stated a little bit earlier in this discussion tonight, he started this morning in Texas, had breakfast, went to Louisiana, did a job, went back to Texas, and last I heard he was going to take a nap. I still haven't heard from him, so I'm assuming that he's still sleeping. He was saying that he was probably going to be getting up right around this time, so if my phone goes off, then yeah, yep. Oh, he's been all over, Sarge. He's literally been all over the flipping place. It's crazy. He's got to go back to Texas. Like I said, he's going back to Texas to complete a job. And then once he's done with that job, he hops on a plane to go back to Indiana to get his car, and then he can drive home. So last I heard that was going to happen on Saturday. So I expect to see him again on Saturday. All right. Dog beast. So yeah, he's just working a whole bunch. The money's good though. So since the money is good, it definitely helps. Ivy was asking me at one point if it drove me crazy that he was gone all the time, and I said, Ivy, he drives me crazy when he's underfoot all the time. So it's 50-50. It's like, yeah, I miss him, but I could pretty much eat like a toddler and do what I want. I only eat like a toddler sometimes. And it's usually Sweet Acre's fault. What? At least I don't drink like a hillbilly, which is a good thing. I have done that. Yeah, it can't buy happiness. It cannot buy happiness. That's for damn sure. What? You're such a dog. I can only hope this animal will behave at least well enough to not make me want to go all neurotic on him. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of the same. The nice thing is the fact that the old boy does get bonuses, and the fact that he has ridiculous work ethic gets him some chunky bonuses. Yes, bonuses are always good. Except for when the tax man decides to get a hold of them first, which really kind of sucks. It's crashy. Oh my goodness, dog. You're tiring me out. Half-eaten PBJ. Here you go. It's half-eaten. And it is literally a PBJ. Ah. I want to see how Trump can put that into play, though. Like, it's. Do they only tax on the regular time? And then anything that's overtime is all you? Hi. Let's get coffee. That, yeah, that'd be decent. That would definitely be decent if that's how it actually went. Definitely. So I wonder, like, since Ed's salary, that won't affect him at all. I mean, if he could get a deal on Nerf and bonus pay, because that always is a drag because of it being a quote unquote gift. Good night, Sharon. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. I'll send you my address for some pie. Oh no. We got ice cream. We got pie. Man, y'all are trying to make me hungry. It's not fair. It's just not fair. How many trees do you have that you're selecting from there, Sharon? I'm so curious. You guys are terrible. Just terrible. Eating ice cream in the corner. Not fair. Wow. Just one. All right. So I will only beg for one pie. Okay, sweet. So I know at least a couple of things that we're going to be trying to work on while the camper is still in an upright fashion is there are limited spaces to put things away. And we've got this folk. But we've got one little cabinet that's underneath the sink that we usually put canned stuff and a variety of other things in there. And the people that had it before us had kind of done a real quick tack shelf, and the shelf itself is functional, but it popped out because it wasn't attached well. So we're going to basically reattach the shelf using some real live honest to goodness, you know, corner brackets. And I imagine we'll probably film that because that's, something. I just brought in a couple of things a few minutes ago for the purpose of just getting it out of the camper. We had a lot of stuff out there. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to come in. I've got a bunch of holiday lights in there that we were often using while we were putting up our 10 by 10. And up until we got just the little sets of white lights, we were putting all kinds of random colors up in there. So since we got the white lights and we're really happy with the way it actually looks and works out for us, we're going to stop using all the multicolored lights in the camper, and I can actually, use them for the holidays that are up and coming. And I'm going to say that there's probably 4 or 5, maybe more strands of lights out there. And that's not even counting the white ones that I won't even touch. So there's other things in there that just are excess weight and we don't use it. It's not necessary to have in there. So we'll start pairing out again things that we don't use when we're camping. It's always a good idea to have everything you need, but not a whole lot of excess, just to keep the weight down. So keeping the weight down for us is I have one set of pans and I work around that. I have regular plastic dishes that we eat off of or paper plates if it's a sandwich. Stuff like that. But there are some things I just refuse to eat off of a paper plate. So there's that too. I have an old like 4-person mess kit that's in there for the weird occasions where I need something extra and I didn't think of it. So it's a good in a pinch backup plan. It has, one bigger pot, smaller pot, and then the lids can quote unquote act as frying pans, but they're bad at it. They do also, those toppers actually work as toppers, or they work as a lid for another pan. So I've used them for a lot of different things. Keeping bacon warm is one of my favorite ones because, there's always bacon laying around when we're camping. Hell, there's always bacon laying around when we're not camping. Ooh, maybe I'll have some bacon. That sounds like a good idea. I'd like to go camping again, but yeah, the weather's definitely not really conducive to it. It's not impossible, but having a dog with the muddy paws thing and camping is not all it's cracked up to be. It's not the worst situation ever, but it's definitely not the most fun. But depending on whether or not the weather behaves for a while longer, I would not say it's impossible for us to go. So, you know what, Sarge? You probably haven't seen me go live in about forever because we haven't gone live in about forever. And Sweet shares her streams. So she streams every Sunday. But it varies which channel it's on. And we never know when we're going to go live. I just figured there wasn't a lot going on tonight. And what was going on, I managed to somehow miss half of it. So, you know, you'll have that. And so I figured, why not? I'll throw a live stream up there and see what's going on. See who's running around out there. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Nah. Yeah, see, we haven't been on. I haven't been on. I've been poking around on, I've poked over on Dave's channel a couple times, and other than that, I really haven't been around. I've been watching other people's streams and haven't dropped any content, haven't had anything to drop content of, so it is what it is. You get busy doing other stuff, and Ed's been really busy just working, and with him gone all the time, I have a tendency to go into my little I go into my little office and I end up playing video games, or I end up playing on YouTube and just dig right in. So stats, that's probably a good / bad thing. I mean, the last live was a little whack, so right? Yeah, it's always a good idea to take a break. So I figured I would not pressure Ed, and I just decided, okay, I'm going to go live. He doesn't even know I'm live. If my phone rings, he might have figured it out by then. I don't know. There you go. See, Sarge? Just, you know, tidy up the joke pile and get him going again. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Please hold. I'll be back. Now that was funny. He goes, what are you doing? I go, live streaming right now on our channel. And he's like, I don't have time to do that. And I'm going, I know. I could hear he was driving, so I know. He said, tell everybody hi. Tell everybody I'm fine. And tell everybody I'll be home Saturday. Did you hear that, dog? She heard that. Yay. Oh, my Xena girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come on. All right. Sit down. Thank you. Oh, she just insists on being right here. It's her shtick. Right? You're a funny doggy. You are a funny, funny doggy. Yeah, I'm not even going to say that, Stats, because if I say it, this thing will want it. Because she loves that stuff. Quit licking the desk, you weirdo. Quit licking the desk, you weirdo. So sweet. Ed called, said to say hi. Dog's happy. Are you happy? Oh my goodness, are you happy? Let's get down. And there she goes. Oh. So anyway, figured I would check in with everybody, make sure everybody knew we were actually still alive. We've just been doing the thing, doing the life thing, keeping the dog entertained. I can't find it. There it is. Oh, Xena. But I think everything being said, dog's been pretty good for this little bit of a live stream tonight. Can't be too angry with her crazy R's. Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Sarge. I always appreciate you hanging out. Very much so. I hope you have a good evening too. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, she's been really good tonight for a change. She's not being Yeah, Dave, you want to know the truth? She basically terrorized me for a minute and I took her out to go pee. And I thought everything was cool. I waited about 5 minutes. I stepped outside for a smoke. I came back in and she started just straight terrorizing me again. And I took her out for a poop and then she was good. So whenever she's full of shit, she's literally full of shit. So it is what it is, right? Hey, Bright Girl. She's legitimately naughty most of the time. That's all I can figure. She's actually been chill today for the most part. She just was really rowdy when I was talking to Chris on the phone earlier. Just like, man, dog, knock it off. Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I'm going to be a tiny little party pooper, and I'm going to give Ed a call back, and I'm going to let everybody have the rest of a nice evening. And if for some reason we're yeah, I think we are done camping for the year. We got to get the camper winterized for at the very least probably this weekend, and then depending on if the weather holds out a little bit. If it holds out a little bit, then yeah, I could see us going and doing a dry camp because, we're not opposed to doing that anyway. We take jerry cans full of water as it is, so the only thing that would change would be heating water alternatively, or we would just bring home the dirty dishes, which I've done that too. So, but I mean, realistically, as far as big scheme of things, unless it's super mild for the next little bit, and also depending on Ed's work schedule, it's really kind of dumb for us to do like a 2-day unless he has a full day to get ready for the next job. So if if he doesn't have available time off to prepare for a trip, then it really puts a monkey wrench in the trip. So our last trip was kind of chaotic. We pulled it off anyway, but there were some things that we didn't do right. And, it is what it is. So, but yeah, with everything, depending on how mild it is and whether there's time off available, like I know he'll have Thanksgiving off, but are we going to go out to dinner on Thanksgiving, or am I cooking on Thanksgiving? If I'm cooking on Thanksgiving, are we hauling it in the camper and reheating it? I mean, I could see that being a possibility, but I mean, overall, if we were going to do any kind of, yeah, and that's the thing is like this week, it's the temperatures are going to just start drop. The weather's going to just keep getting crappier. So I don't think there's any way we could avoid at least, a rainstorm while camping. And if it's just going to be cold and rainy, that really doesn't make for an extremely fun time. Not impossible, because like I said, we still have that 10 by 10 and we have a propane fireplace. So if we literally wanted to go outside and stay warm, it's a matter of light up the fireplace while you're standing by it, and it's warm right now. Oh, you little bitch. Okay. My dog has just informed me that she's still full of shit. That's my shoe. You're evil. Why must you steal my shoe? Brat. Whatever. Anyways, so I will say peace, love. Hope everybody has a great rest of the weekend. I mean, we're just getting ready to kick off the weekend, so I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I'm going to put my shoe away and possibly thrash my dog. Probably not, but I might yell at her a bit. And see you down the road at the next campground, guys. Maybe there will be one more. We'll see. We'll check into it. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.